Yo yo yo, new day, new dope. We're back. Gaming. I would lie if I said I didn't have if I just didn't have time. No, I have time. I'm just spending my time playing Valheim. Fuck, Valheim is beginning to actually get fun and addicting, which is bad. Because first of all, I have this that I want to do, and secondly, I have you know, I want to get a job. So I'm kind of like, I mean, I'm managing, but yeah, it's kind of rough. I feel like a lot of the jobs I'm searching for are not searching for, the jobs I am applying for are like not too interesting, and like the ones that actually are searching for new people, it's not like that interesting of places. And the one place I actually have heard back from is a place where they didn't search, but I applied anyway. So that might just be the way to go. I'm kind of talking back and forth with these guys, where I don't really know if they want me or not, because I kind of goofed up. I can't. Fuck me. God damn it. Yeah, no, and that's entirely my fault. I sent them very mixed signals with in terms of me wanting to work or not. Because I really want to. Okay, we're doing 2 runs today. Okay, sure. Fuck. Basically, it's just like this bowling alley, which, I mean, you could assume a lot of the shifts are gonna be night shifts. Not night shift, but like evening shift, not the day shifts. Which I would really like for me and the boys to live together, to actually have some time together too. That would be kind of pog. But I don't know if that's realistic, at least in the first like month or so. That's also kind of thing my parents have talked about. Way too late. It's just, you know, the just getting in the business first, and then talking about hours and shifts and whatever the hell after that, because then at least I have a somewhat stable income. I mean, yeah, sure, I could always just go to a kindergarten and say, yeah, I want to work here, and then, you know, I would get a job fucking ASAP. That's always like, you know, I always have that backup, but I don't know if that's realistic for me. Wow, I feel like I've just been here. I don't know if kindergarten life is the life for me. I mean, sure, I would like to chill with some children, but man, my social battery would run out so fucking fast. Yeah, but I mean, the option is always there if there's absolutely nothing else. Otherwise, today what I'm gonna do is just, you know, clean out everything. My dad has been looking like just surface level for something for me, and I'm gonna absolutely clean those sites today for anything that seems mildly interesting. And then I also found one place that posted on those, like, there's like Facebook groups for we need people to work here in this city, in this, and you know, need people to work. And I found this one place that seems pretty alright last night. And then another thing, also another place, it's called, that was looking for like servers, but you know, it's quite it looks like at least a higher end restaurant where you actually have to be like, you know, have an interest, like there's standards and you have to have an interest in like, you know, fucking food and wine and shit like that, like fancy shit, which I mean is not the biggest problem. I have an interest for it, not like the biggest, and don't have the biggest knowledge in the world, but I mean I could have. I mean, if they take more of a liking to me and I you know, apply to them and they say, yeah, sure, come in for a job interview, I don't think it would take me that long to just research up on a bunch of shit. I still gotta figure out who the hell they are, but it sounds promising. Also the fact that they are actually searching for people. I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign. I've kind of learned that that's a bad sign. But I don't know, man. I'm doing really poorly today. Anyway. Yeah, and the other one is just I don't know. It's a shop somewhere that's not like, it's not like a grocery store. It's just like an all-around store. Like you can buy fucking bikes and shit. Like, you know, just... God, I fucking hate Gorb. I don't want to lose to Gorb. Please, I beg of thee. So yeah, other than that, I've just been playing fucking Valheim. Valheim is finally awesome, and I've been pouring. It's been quite a fucking while since I've had like, you know, a game that I actually play like relentlessly. But Valheim is the game, bro. I don't know what to tell you. It's just like, it feels like the best parts of Minecraft and the best parts of Ark and the best parts of Stardew Valley, like all blended into a Viking game, or like a quote-unquote Viking game, I guess. Yeah. We've just gone to the... we're on the way to the 4th boss on our 40th something hour of playing, with several people, by the way. So I mean, it's a long game, and it's one of those games where the journey is the game. And I don't know. I'm playing with one guy who fucking grinds everything and just wants to finish the game as soon as possible and get the biggest, baddest gear. But you know, the journey though, you gotta understand. It's just, you know, the sense of exploration. Also, just when you realize how big the fucking world is. Like, it's not like insanely big, but it's big enough to where you can't just, you know, travel across it in a day's time. And that's pretty pog. Also, I'm pretty sure they're like procedurally generated, or like, you know, like, you know, the world is random, basically. Not every world is the same. Nerd emoji. The program is made with Perlin noise. Nerd emoji. Yeah. So, I really like, just in general, the scale of the game, and also just, I'm starting to appreciate the combat. Even though it's not like the biggest, best thing in the world. I'm not gonna make this. No, okay. Because, I mean, I've been struggling pretty hard to, just in general, block and parry. and dodge for that matter, which is, I mean, the basics of combat in the game. I've been just dodging out of the way a lot of the time, where I've now begun to actually, you know, be able to parry pretty consistently. I think the only one that I'm not able to parry, like, every time is maybe the Abomination. I haven't tested it, and the stone golems in the mountains. We're in the mountains now, by the way, and we're on the way to Mother. Yeah. I'm not making this. Fuck, so close. Yeah. So we're doing that, and then we are, you know, we've just been upgrading armor and gear in general right now, so we're, I just shouldn't have gotten too greedy. Anyway, we're doing day 3 too. God damn it. I mean, I'm days behind. I think I'm caught up when I do this. So let's go. But yeah, we're in the mountains now, and just finding silver and making silver weapons and silver armor, and like wolf armor and stuff. Pretty much the same thing. So I'm gonna do that after I mean, the day is basically just like Hollow Knight, apply for job, play Valheim. That is my day. So I'm gonna do some jobbing, and then when I go back to Valheim, is what I meant to say. I'm good at conversation with myself, sure. Schizophrenic ass fucking. Oh, I did make it. Okay. Schizophrenic ass. Yeah, we'll just stop there. Schizophrenic ass. I will be just gathering more wolf pelts because I need that to make armor. I'll also need to make a Drake helmet. There's a fucking enemy called a Drake, and I find it really funny. I of course need to make a Drake helmet that I will main for the rest of time. Other than that, I mean, of course, need to get to the next boss, just set a portal up and stuff like that. Just prepare. Which, I mean, also includes... oh shit. Making armor. But another thing we need to do is just build the tavern. We're building a tavern, and we just have not really finished it. We finished the outside, but we haven't finished the inside. I'm gonna go do the inside. And there's also like a fighting ring just outside, like there's a balcony for a fighting ring on the outskirts of the tavern, on the outside of the tavern I mean, and it's pretty pog, but there's not really anything in it. I mean, there's like spike walls down to the ocean, which makes a mini arena, but there needs to be like actually you know, actual fighting going on, like an actual arena with stuff in it. So yeah, that's, yeah, I don't know. And then we need to make a town square, which I'm not really sure how to do that. I would like it to be like, you know how you can make like small, like really small tent shops in Minecraft with just like a wall and fence and stuff, and make a town square that's really like bright and shiny and like lively actually. I would like to do that, but I do not know how, so maybe that's not today, but I would like it to be. Yeah, I don't know. But first comes the armor, then comes next boss, and then comes tavern, and then, you know, town square at the very end. Unless I get a brilliant ass fucking idea for town square that I just cannot leave alone. I also really need to... I really need to upgrade just in my tools in general. I've been working with a bronze pickaxe for a little too long now. And I've just not been upgrading any of my stuff. I need to do that as well. Don't know if we have silver enough for that though. Yeah, we should have. Yeah. Pog. Yeah. Oh shit, god, I hate Gorb. I still hate Gorb. I still absolutely hate Gorb. Holy shit. Bruh. Bruh. So, One Piece is on break again. It fucking sucks. We've been on a 5-week break. Then we had a chapter, then break, then chapter, then break. I absolutely hate it. It's awful. But I mean, yeah, sure, the guy can afford it easily, but like, my god, it's fucking tedious to wait. So that means, well, today's Friday, so there should have been a chapter out, but no. Because of some bullshit reason, there's no chapter out. And yeah. I think though, oh yeah, fucking Gear 5 episode though. The actual fight itself comes out this week. Or at least I fucking hope so. So yeah, that's gonna be a whole thing. I don't know, I still think I'm more excited for the actual fight than I was for, you know, the reveal. Just because the fight is so much fucking fun. It's literally just Bugs Bunny versus Dragon. I love it. So I'm waiting for that. And you know, we're finally back at Egghead in the last chapter, which is weird. And I still don't know how I feel about, like, just, you know, the small little time skip where the Straw Hats are just, like, fucking on top of everything. I don't know, man. It's weird. But I mean, it makes sense. They're a fucking Emperor crew now. Like, officially. They shouldn't be bothered with one of the Vegapunks. Shit. So yeah. Oh shit. I'm still really excited to just see Kizaru in action. Because it's been such a fucking while. And you know, I'm a huge ass Kizaru stan. So I gotta see my boy just clap and take W's and show that, you know, the Marines are still in the game. Because I feel like the Marines have been slacking off lately. With, you know, from Fujitora at Dressrosa had the worst showing of any admiral. He's struggling against fucking Doflamingo, which is, I mean, I'm taking that more as a feat in Doflamingo's favor, but you could easily twist it and say, yeah sure, but Luffy beat Doflamingo though, and that means Luffy is above Admiral level at Dressrosa. So the Admirals are just like no threat, and then we think, okay, Green Bull is gonna come to Wano and just demolish, but no. No. He gets demolished. I mean not demolished, he could have held it. He could have held his own, I guess. But just the fact that he got a single glimpse of Shanks and then shit his pants and needed to run back. I absolutely hate it. And then we have, you know, Uncle Sakaboso, as they call him now, who has done absolutely nothing. I mean, it is tragic, but the best admiral feats we have is from a guy who's no longer an admiral. In terms of just freezing the entire fucking Blackbeard pirates. I still don't know what his fucking allegiances are. I mean, I hope he's just a good guy with, you know, just like the ends justify the means kind of type deal. I don't know. Because I really like the guy, and he's quickly becoming, like, actually contesting my favorite admiral position in Kizaru. It depends on how Kizaru shows up at Egghead. But as of right now, I mean, I like Kizaru more than ever. So it's gonna be tough. So I don't think that's gonna change, but it's getting close, which is scaring me. I don't want to die here again, that would be embarrassing. Thank God. Okay. So when are you fucking dying? Please. Thank you. Been there. You're the merchant who won, as fuck. I'm already fucking tired. This is sad. Shit. Yo, as fuck. Okay. Alright. That's like that. I'm gonna sit up in my chair now to actually be a gamer. I gotta let my dog out. Bruh, you really did not need to do that. Now I forget. Get them. Who's next? Please don't tell me it's a Blobbles. Oh, okay, thank God. I can heal against this guy. Like, somewhat. Oh yeah, I got a new idea for a D&D character. In terms of them being a villain, so D&D spoilers if you are one of my players. I don't know how I'm gonna implement them yet, but just take the Phantom Troop from Hunter x Hunter, right? I got this from a dream, right? Where I got like his character introduction like at the end of an episode, and then just I was fucking cliffhanged in my own dream. So that's where he's from. This is basically like Phantom Troop-esque type beat, where they are not really loyal to each other, but just loyal to the fact that they hate fucking society. And they have this one leader who is, I don't know, man. He's a lot like Crollo, but just way more goofy and just down to earth. So not like that scary again. So he might not be like a main villain, but I mean, he's gonna be strong and he's gonna be leading this group of fucking bums. And like in his introduction, in my fucking dream, he like, the way he was introduced was just rescue a guy that was locked in a fucking drowning sewer. And the guy looked a lot like who the fuck, Carnage Kabuto from One Punch Man, but just way more like terrifying. He was actually like, you know, he was still like, he was almost like, you know, full on purple and like square. His design was square, his head was square, and like his eyes were just fucking like, pretend the pupils, right? Just like, there are the eyes, there are the pupils, but that's it. The entirety like surrounding of this eye, like they just, it's almost like one long string that just goes into his brain, and you can see the hole through. Like, it's really weird to explain. I gotta find a better way to explain this when I introduce him. But I really like that character to just like be there, and then you realize, oh, this guy's just a fucking underling of some other guy. I mean, that's always a good way to introduce someone, like a main villain. But I really like the guy's design, and then they just like, they're basically like the little group. I didn't get to see any more than those two, but there were more, and just, you know, the group dynamic is just like a retarded ass family that goes to restaurants all over the place and just, you know, challenges each other to see how much food they can get for free, basically. So I gotta play around with, like, find out what the dynamics are. I also don't know if they're gonna like the Phantom Troop, just move around and like together at all times. I think they're not. I think they're gonna be like, have a dynamic as the Phantom Troop, but move around like the Akatsuki from Naruto. I know I'm basing it off anime, and that's cringe, but like, it works for me, so piss off. Oh, that was close. I should have taken damage there. I should have died. So I gotta figure something out, because I don't really have like a big bad. I mean, I do have a big bad guy, but there's no, like, they're gonna meet him incredibly late in the story. And I don't know, I need some other villain to, like, I guess work for him. Holy shit, okay, wait, if I somehow manage to, this Crollo guy, right? You know, the purple guy I talked about before, like, he's revealed to be the underling of someone, and then they're like, oh, this is the main bad guy, if we just beat him. But when they beat him, they realize, oh, he was not the main bad guy. And then, you know, then I would need to have a bunch of other characters like that around the world that just like obeys the big bad guy's orders. So yeah, I mean I could do that, but just not as like this is the most prominent of the guys. Or not. Maybe not. Maybe I still need to find out like how the quarter domes work and how the royal family works and how the, you know, everything. I still need to find out how fucking the session 1 is gonna go. I think I have it down, but I really don't know. So I think what I'm gonna do is just... Well, there's so much to this. I could talk about this for fucking hours and still not come up with a plan. That was such a bad start to this fight. I just wanted to heal. Okay, thank God. Yeah, but basically, the guys are joining the Mafia, which is not how I thought my story was gonna go. Also, they don't join the Mafia. I thought they would when I made the Mafias. Like, there are basically just 3 main Mafias, and they joined essentially the most evil one. But they're not supposed to know that yet. So, hey, to them they're just good guys who rebel against the world. Fuck. I don't want to die to this guy, please, I beg you. But the problem is basically just the dynamic. That was way too close. The problem is basically just the dynamics of I have this one player who plays a guy who just does not fucking care about other people and does not want to belong in any group. And I don't really know how to fucking get him to belong in a group. Like, sure, okay, the boss can say that they need to work together for some reason, for plot convenience. Okay, you could have at least tried to make it subtle. I fucking hate you. I absolutely fucking hate you. I'm not doing a 4th run today. This was tragic. Oh, okay, review of today's runs. First run, abysmal. Second run, terrible. Third run, I made it past Marbu, I guess. Yeah, this was embarrassing. This was not my peak. This was not peak. God fucking damn it. See you tomorrow. I hope so.